Good evening. Today is Saturday, 23rd April. So look what I have done. We went to IKEA, Tottenham, this afternoon to buy a chair for my daughter, and they had this, and I couldn't because I was fasting. So I thought I'll recreate this and much better. So we got this meatball. It's made up of beef and pork, and we have got the sauce. This is the most delicious according to my daughter. And so I added a little bit of butter and a little bit of double cream. And this is sauteed asparagus tips. And I have put some crushed garlic and butter in it. And I have put some oregano and butter and black pepper in it. There, so it's just bland, just like that. Oh, I have put some chives as well, and I have put some rock salt and some butter in this, and a squeeze of lime. And this is tomato pesto in olive oil with a little bit of nuts in it. And this is butter. This is, I think, cranberry, but I don't know why they call it lingonberry jam. So this is just to give a contrast of sweet taste with all of this. So this is what I have cooked for the family. I'm not eating because I'm full. I had a little bit of food at iftar and I'm not eating anymore. So this is very balanced. As you can see, there's vegetables is tomato pesto. This is basically a mixture of many different things. If you want to know the recipe, I can put it on, if you put it on the comment that you want to know the recipe, because this is apparently the most important thing according to my daughter. I don't know why I thought this is the most important thing, but she thinks this makes it perfect. So cook for your family, eat with your family, or do some activities together with the family, because it is so important to be connected to three generations. I say you need to have an older generation, older than you, wise, who has seen the life, life, and younger generation who is growing, and your peers. So all of us need three generations of connections, and blessed are those homes in which there are three generations living: grandfather, father, and the child themselves. Yesterday I was listening to a podcast of Google X chairman who lost his 16-year-old son, and from a simple trivial operation, appendix operation in Dubai. And he was telling about when the health minister asked him that, do you want an autopsy on your son? And wife said, will it bring my son back? So since then it has become his mission to spread happiness, because when he was at peak of his career, earning a lot of money, swimming pool, big villa, chauffeur, cook, everything, he was not happy for some reason. And his 16-year-old son sat him down and said, Dad, why you look so miserable? Listen to me. You need to do all these 5 steps to become happy. And just few weeks before his untimely demise, he apparently told his sister that he had a dream that he has disintegrated into millions of particles and has integrated into the hearts and lives of million people. So his father then put that dream into action, and he gave an ITV interview, which apparently within 48 hours got 37 million views. That what is happiness all about? Because even if you're a millionaire or even billionaire, if you are not happy, you're not successful. So there are some simple things that we all need to do in life to feel happy. And it is not about earthly stuff. It is beyond earth, because material possession will make us happy. Eating a nice meal we think might make us happy, but true happiness is only when you feel connected, you feel you're contributing, you feel that your life means something to another life, human or non-human. That's when the true happiness comes, when you go beyond your physicality. And that's what this gentleman's mission has become. Google him. Yeah, I will not tell his name, but find out who is this human who, despite losing the most important uh, person in his life, because his 16-year-old boy, he said, was his mentor. He had extremely high IQ, but his son had extremely high EQ, and he lost him because of human error. 5 chains of human error in a hospital where he took him for a simple abdominal pain, tummy pain, an appendix operation, which went wrong. So in life will always throw us some bad stuff, some good stuff, probably more good than bad. That's why we're still smiling. But even if it's a lot of bad stuff, as grave as this, you need to find a meaning in your suffering. The moment you find a meaning in your suffering, the suffering doesn't look like suffering anymore. It becomes a salvation, it becomes liberation. Anyway, this is all kind of my reflection from yesterday and today. And I hope my family will enjoy my cooked meal, and that's how I will be remembered. I think when I'm gone, that there was a dad who went to IKEA and got inspired. I took so many photographs. I was not eating. My family, my wife and daughter was eating, and I was roaming around in the cafeteria, taking pictures, speaking to the cook, asking about recipe. There was a young guy who couldn't tell me what's inside, and there is a older Filipino fellow who is immediately took an iPad and brought out the entire composition of this. If you are a good cook, looking at a composition, you can recreate almost any dish in the world. So this is what the two fellas. One just told me, I don't know what's inside, and the other fellow took the next step, got an iPad, and told me everything about this. So our approach to life is also sometime like this. You can shrug your shoulders and say, sorry, I don't know. And or you can say, I don't know, but let me find it out for you. Which type do you think will change the world? Think. Inspired NHS.